Hi everyone, welcome. I am really excited about today's video. I'm going to show you some really cool projects that I'm working on. I'm going to talk about how I'm moving into my A5 planner. I am going to, I have my notes here. I have some tea, I have my water, I have a little bit of a head cold. So excuse any of that. So I have a couple exciting things that I want to get into. I'm going to show you some new planner kit items that I'm pulling together. So first I want to talk about moving into my A5 planner. So for a few years I've moved away from my ring bound and I've been in like a happy planner disc system, vertical planning, and I liked it because I could do like bullet points and I could do lists, but I couldn't really do that much creativity stuff or which is cool. I had a lot going on, but I realized that it was just all very demanding. It was a book of demands for me. So where we talk about ADHD stuff here. I have ADHD like to the max. Excuse me. So one of the things I want to talk about today is how I use my planner to support my ADHD needs and really to make an argument for the pro side of using planners as an ADHDer. I think that we get such a bad rap when we walk away from our planners or something doesn't work, and so it can kind of spiral into something about being lazy or inconsistent or some like really negative like shaming words, and we debunk that here completely. So I just want to dive right in because there's some focus issues with me. Okay, so number one reason why I moved back into my A5 is I really needed something beautiful. I really need things to be beautiful and pleasing and appealing to me. I need like my desk space to be beautiful. I need that little bit of like pleasure and joy and dopamine, if you want to call it, but I think it's deeper than that. I think it's really into talking about the need for beauty as a human brain is really important, and I know that I'm really susceptible to that. So number one is making it beautiful for myself. It makes me want to use my planner, want to open it up, want to flip through the pages. It's an enjoyable experience for me. So that's number one. So really making it beautiful, making it fun for me to go through it and touch it. The second thing that I'm gonna touch on is the textures, having it being tactile. So I have like velvet bits and satin bits. So really tactile experience for me, being able to like flip pages. You almost think about, I work with kids, so almost think about like that quiet book or that like fastening book that they just really need that flipping, that turning. So I have different textures, different things going on. I have lists. I'm going to go through that in a minute, but so I have a lot of variety of like visual stimulation and tactile stimulation, and that keeps this planner working for me. This is like kind of a big deal. It's things that you kind of think about sometimes, but you think about it in like a guilty pleasure way or in a hobby way or in it's a luxury type of way. But if you have ADHD, you know, we're so individual. I'm not going to say for everyone, but it's really a necessity for us. It's a necessity for the way we operate, and it's beautiful the way we operate. The way we operate like makes the world a better place. So I have lots of different ways and that the pages are and their functions, and I'll go through that, but I'm really just want to show you examples of like all the different textures and patterns. And this is like what I'm going to be talking about in just just a minute. I'm so excited. Even like crafty stuff like this, which I really don't get into. But last week or so, I sat down with my daughter and just did a little crafty thing just for the pleasure of it. Tracking daily habits is the next thing that I'm going to talk about. So this is a double-edged sword. So when we're tracking our daily habits, you can feel the sting of the inconsistency, or you can lean into it and just feel like when you get to it, it's wonderful. But daily habits is like the backbone of any system that I offer, any printables, or any of the challenges or anything that I do. Basically, the message of the channel is really about daily reminders, daily habits, small things that we do that build up to big changes in your life. Big changes in your life, but really internal changes within you. So daily habits is a big thing that I talk about, and it's really just the daily word. Don't let the habit word like trigger you in any way. Don't worry about consistency at this point. Don't worry about how long it takes you to get back on the horse with something. That's just, time works differently for our brain, so that's something we'll get into later. So checklists. I avoided checklists for a long time. I've embraced them now. So that's something we dive into more on this channel. So that is one of the main reasons why I got back into my A5 is there's a lot more freedom with variety. As my experience of coming to my planner every day, I really needed it to be a pleasurable experience. The third thing that I'm going to talk about is, which I just kind of touched on there, is the variety of functions that it has for me. So yes, I have the checklist, the daily habits, the trackers. Yes, I'll have a calendar in here. But on the days where I'm really demand avoidant, really don't want to see my to-do list, for whatever reason, I'm not there for it. Like I need a break from the to-do list. I need a break from the demands. I can get very demand avoidant. Then I know at the end of the day, I keep this by my bedside. I can just go to notes and I can find a blank piece of paper and I can journal, or I can make a list of things I want to buy, or I can make a list of, gratitude, or I can revamp scripting my dream life. Like maybe I thought of some details that it's like I really, really like, or maybe you just want to doodle or scribble, or maybe you want to write down new ideas. Something that has nothing to do with your to-do list, has nothing to do with your habits, has nothing to do with any perceived lack of accomplishment you have, and it's just like a joyful place for you to escape or write or revisit a list of like books that you want to read, or affirmations that you just want to like read down. You can keep a list of affirmations in here. You can keep a list of positive aspects of things that you struggle with and you just want to have some daily reminders. So you can ignore certain sections and just come to the section that's going to feed your soul a little bit and rejuvenate you a little bit. And that's something that I can do in this planner. So that's a few things that I wanted to share with you. There will be so much more in depth with that because I'm having so much fun with this. The next I want to show you is something that I'm really excited about, and that is this winter pattern paper and planner kit that I'm working on. So this, I'll show you a little bit. So these are skis, right? So that's like a ski pattern. The other side of the pattern paper is some snowboarders and some skiers. So hold your horses, and you could see here what it looks like behind some paper. this acetate sheet. So let me just pause this. And also, you guys, this is my Webster's pages. I believe they're out of business now, which is really sad for me. I really enjoyed that company. I have a lot of great stuff from them. So this is, like I said, is an A5 size 6-ring binder. This is my Webster's pages. I love this. I actually am really starting to think about getting more A5s because I'm in it deep. I'm like in it deep. And I'll talk about the setup, like the cute stuff that I keep in here next week. I'm going to do weekly videos on this stuff, but I just want to share. So that's a Webster's Pages A5. And bear with me 1 minute here. So I'm going to get out. I'm going to show you, this is in the works. This is something that's in the works. Sorry, that was a loud bang. And I'm going to start with, there will be a downloadable, a digital product version of this that you can download and print yourself. There will also be a physical version of this that will be in a creative planning kit, and it will come with is this 3 or 4? I guess it's 3 sheets that are double-sided, 3 sheets of 8.5 by 11 paper on heavy cardstock. So let me just go through the patterns here. So here is the skis, and on the other side there is more. There's it's dark blue and light blue, and then some salmon, dark and light salmon colored skis and poles. So adorable. So they're double-sided. Excuse me. And then here is a smaller scale print that is skiers, snowboarders coming down the tracks, coming down the ski slopes, and there's like little tracks and trails and some trees. And the other side is this like watercolor with some blues, whites and yellows and teals, a little bit of teals. So that is the pattern paper. So you can see, so this side has the skis and then the watercolor, and then this side has the skis and the black and white sketch skis, and then this sheet has the watercolor and the smaller scale print. So you get 3 sheets, double-sided, and then there will be 2 acetate sheets. This is the ski one. Let me see, it's hard to kind of see. Maybe if I lay it flat, you can kind of see the colors pop out, right? So these are 8.5 by 11 acetate sheets, and then I used the other sample in here. And so I cut it down to fit into here. So, and then here is the skis. The skis look so cute. So cute. Why don't I take this out? That might help to see it. So let's see if you could see, like, look at that. Oh my goodness. I love this. Okay. So it comes with 2 acetate sheets, 3 sheets of heavy cardstock pattern paper, double-sided, and then there will be a 4x6. I don't have a sample yet of it, but there will be a 4x6 notepad that can fit in your planner or wherever, in your pocketbook, in your whatever. So there's going to be, we're going to go through the final details of what's going to be in it. So it's going to have the paper, the acetate, a 4x6 notepad, and it will have either like 1 or 2 sticker sheets, sheets of like functional stickers that will go along with the theme. So I'm so excited about this project. I'm going to be doing these seasonally. So this is the winter season that I'm working on, and I'm trying to get it done as soon as possible. So this will be for the winter, and then there will be a spring one and so forth. I wanted to design some planner stuff that was more reflecting of my goals that I was putting inside my planner, or my actions that I was taking. So I love planner kits. It's just, I love stationery stuff. I love creative stuff. I love planner stuff. I'm not a super crafty person, and I'm not a scrapbooker. So a lot of the stuff that's available, be it scrapbooking or planning, can be a little bit like sedentary. Maybe, I don't know if that's the right word, but so when I realized what resonates with me and what feels more inspiring to keep me aligned with my goals needed to be more like active, more affirmations, more, obviously like quantum life stuff, but really, I'm a really dynamic person. I need to move. I need to work out. I need to like I love sports, but not like I love football and baseball, whatever. But I mean like snowboarding, skiing. Like that's why I made this like winter sports, because I really needed to be more dynamic and like a little cooler. I don't know if that's the right word. So yeah, I wanted it to speak to the cool stuff that we're out there doing, you know, like the spring one that I'm working on is inspired by like Costa Rica ziplining in the jungles, and, you know, doing stuff, getting out there, hiking. Like it's mud season in the spring around here. So it's like muddy boots, and it's like hiking pants, and like really active, inspired type of style. So I hope that resonates with some of you, and those that it does, that you find me and you find our product. I'm really, really excited for this, and I can't wait to make it ready for you. Oh, and one more thing is, I made a quiz. So I made a kind of like a personality quiz, but really like a productivity quiz to help you customize your planner for your ADHD needs. So it's a quiz about executive functioning. So whatever executive functioning, it's a quiz to find out which aspect of executive function that is most challenging for you. And then from there, you can cater and customize your planner to help you with that. So I can't wait. So I'll let you know as soon as that's available, and it will be probably like a free downloadable thing, or maybe it'll just be up on the website. I'm not sure. So that will be things like priority blindness, task initiation, time management. What's one of the other ones? I think procrastination is in there as its own section. Task initiation, priority blindness, working memory. That's mine, obviously. And a few others. So yeah. And then after you know what you want to focus on, then we're going to talk about building a support system in your planner for you for that, because it's all about support systems. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for joining me here today. And cheers.